All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me double check my audio real quick. Slight little echo. Make sure we good. All right, we good. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. How y'all doing? FIFA Fridays in full effect. Let me tweet this link out while we at it. Oh wow! Breaking news: Dewana Bonner is ruled out for Saturday. Wolf the FIFA Friday startup. Talk about breaking news, right? Is this? Is it this? Yeah. Okay. I had to make sure that was covered. Listen, man, how y'all doing? Y'all let me know how y'all doing before we jump into this FIFA Friday. Let me just crop this out for everybody getting here. We have film to break down today. Yes, we have film to break down today. The New York Liberty, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about. Everybody just get comfortable. You know, we're going to wait for everybody to roll in here. We're going to talk about it. Caitlin Clark is coming back. She's definitely been cleared. So welcome to C22 land. C22. You know? Michael Miller, yo, Venom, what's going on, Mike? Mike Hall says the big question why. Oh, no videos of Caitlin Clark at practice until a few days ago. No updates until a few days ago. And then a surprise announcement the day before a big game. No, the big question is why. Well, I can assume it's because you don't want to give your enemy any ammunition. You know, you want to surprise them, catch them while they're sleeping. But yeah, let me tweet this link out while we at it. We have film to go over. It's a lot to go over. If you missed today's FIFA Friday, you're definitely missing out, is what I'm going to say. Because this is probably one of the most beefiest FIFA Fridays we've ever had. Like, it's a lot to go over. Hello for Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to Jeremiah. Can't see you. Y'all can't see me? Wait, huh? Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, come on. Stop trolling, Blizz. Yes, y'all could see me. I'm looking right at Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all ready, though. Let's jump straight into this. Let me just move this out the way real quick. You know, I can see you. All right, that's perfect. Doing good. Love you, Venom. Shout out to Debbie. Debbie, I love you so much. All right. Let me know when y'all ready. Then we're going to hop straight into the FIFA Fridays. We got film, but I don't think we should start off with the film, right? I think we should go over X, talk about all the news in the community, you know, and then we jump into it. Hello from the United States Virgin Islands. Oh, man, we got everybody in here today, huh? We have everybody in here today, huh? All right, let me just get the chat pulled up, and then we ready to go so I can put y'all comments on the screen. All right, let me see. We ready? I bet. Say no more. That's all I had to see. That's all I had to see. Let me just get it hooked up right here. I'm telling y'all. But y'all let me know how y'all doing, though, you know? I genuinely want to know how y'all been doing. I haven't seen y'all in a little while, a couple days since that last L. I'm just glad we get to CC22. It's been so long. My goodness. I felt like I was never going to see Caitlin Clark play basketball. We cannot go through that again, y'all. I can see you now. Must have been in my side. All right, bet. No one mentioned that Sophie is back also in the excitement of Caitlin Clark is being ignored. No, I got Sophie on news as well. The Wanabana has been ruled out just now. All right, let's get straight into it, all right? Let's just talk about everything I bookmarked. So let's start off with something subtle. Caitlin Clark talking about the Indiana Pacers. Rick Carlisle, the head coach, saying if you watch basketball, you turn on and watch the Pacers. Let's listen to this clip.
I don't think Rick gets enough credit for what he's been able to do. Obviously, one of the best coaches of all time. Has a great basketball mind. The way they play basketball is not, not a lot of people still play that way in today's world. And I think young kids, like you watch basketball, you turn on and watch the Pacers. It's unselfish. They play for each other. They play fast. They play up tempo. They do things the right way. Whether you're a starter or whether you're coming off the bench, you're giving everything you can to your team.
Oh, man. Like, I shout out to the Pacers. They took the 2-1 lead in the finals over the Oklahoma City Thunders, who I think are 18 games better than them in the regular season. Echo? Hold on. Wait, sound echo or am I echoing? Hold on. Let's run that back real quick. Just in case y'all didn't hear that.
I don't think Rick gets,
Let me know if it's still echoing. Hold on.
enough credit for being able. I don't think Rick gets, enough credit for what he's been able to do. Obviously, one of the best coaches of all time. Has a great basketball mind.
I have an
the way
echo?
They play basketball is not, not a lot of people still play that way in today's world. And I think young kids, like if you watch basketball, you turn on and watch the Pacers. It's unselfish. They play for each other. They play fast. They play up tempo.
Right.
They do things the right way, whether you're a starter or whether you're coming off the.
All right. Nah, I thought I had an echo for a second. All right, so Sophie Cunningham has been cleared. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sophie Cunningham has been cleared for action against tomorrow. Well, action tomorrow against New York. Now, listen, okay? Tres Leches is back in full effect. I said Lofi. Oh, I might have cooked up a new nickname for Sophie and Lexi. Lofi Cunningham is cleared along with Kayla Clark. Tres Leches in full effect. I love having them two on the floor, especially Sophie Cunningham being a ball distributor, a ball handler, facilitator, a blue-collar girl, a sniper. She can attack put pressure on the rim going downhill. Sophie Cunningham is just an all-around role player. This is the order, like this is the best role player we have on our team besides Lexi Hall. You know what I'm saying? What about Aari? I just got here. Yeah, we're going to get to that as well. We got everything bookmarked, y'all. We're just going to go down everything. Venom, has White been cleared to coach? Yeah, I think Stephanie White's coaching. She's been interviewed. You see right here. Jonquel Jones, however, is questionable. Just saying. Jonquel Jones is questionable for tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Let's talk about Stephanie White. Barring any regression tonight, both Sophie and Kayla Clark should be available. Let's hear from Stephanie White's mouth herself. Shout out to Chloe Peterson.
I don't know when, but one of these days. Yeah, Caitlin obviously won it in a rare instance. I heard today. Just how's practice been like for her, and kind of what's her status for tomorrow? It's been good. You know, I think she's working her way back, and you know, I felt like today was better than yesterday in terms of just you know, movement and balance and feeling like she's getting back into rhythm, timing, all of those things, and. You know, as long as we don't have any regression, she's going to be ready to roll.
Wait, what kind of regression do you look like? Just with swelling or something?
Yeah, for me, it's just listen to the training staff. I mean, if there's swelling, if there's any sort of carryover in terms of the injury, but there hasn't been, and so I don't anticipate there being. So she's good.
And with Sophie as well, how is she progressing in terms of playing for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think she's going to be ready to roll as well. You know, Sophie looked really good. You know, her timing was good. Getting back into game rhythm and timing is the most important thing, and being able to change directions. I thought she looked good. She's had really good workouts throughout the course of the week, and then it's just been reintegrating into live action. So they both look good.
And DB has been out for these past 2 days for personal reasons. Just how is she doing? Do you anticipate her being here tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think she's doing as well as she can be. You know, we're going to continue to support her and giving her the time that she needs. I don't anticipate her being here tomorrow, and we'll just, with her right now, it's supporting her and giving her what she needs and taking it one day at a
time. Because you've had so many injuries.
Shout out to Stephanie White, man. All right, let's move on, though. Why is my thing... All right, there we go. It closed. All right. We got correlation saying if you can't hear what Caitlin said over the screaming, hey, if you email our player relationship girl, I'd love to meet you. Let's listen to this. I haven't watched this, by the way.
We were here and I was recording you like 2 months ago when I made the video. Well, today Keely helped me post it on Instagram. And we tagged Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever because we're like, we want to pray that she's going to be okay. She's going to be there for the game when we go. So I posted on Instagram, and
read it aloud.
I'll show you the comments real quick. We've got 20 comments, and so people put that, and look who responded.
Wait, check your DM. I said check your DM.
I know. Wait. Let me see all of it. I haven't seen. You're amazing. I'm so happy you saw this. Oh wait, she saw it. You the goat. You were playing man. You guys can help you for this girl alone. The needle. The goat. And oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Okay.
So then, how do I get my DMs?
Caitlin DM'd her?
Where do I go?
No way.
Show me again. I don't know how to use this. Oh yeah. Up there. That's right. I knew that. I got it. Okay. She put, hey, if you email our player relationship girl, I love to.
Caitlin literally reached out to this little girl. I don't know why. I don't know what's the story or anything. But wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Aari have been waived. We're going to get into that as well. For those wondering, a refresh on why the FIFA have to release Aari McDonald, who was on a hardship. Oh, okay, I think this is a clip about it. Before we get to it, let's talk about it, though.
Coming back tomorrow, that means you'll have to release Aari. Just how has she impressed over these past few games? How do you hope she can find a spot somewhere?
She's going to find a spot. That's not that. I don't think that's a debate right now. You know, she's been the ultimate pro. She came in ready to go. You know, she had watched such a large amount of film just on her flight in here that you could tell already her high IQ. You know, she's a dog, and we're going to miss her certainly. What she brought to the table for us, and being able to come in at the point guard position and just really impact us right away was huge. But yeah, she's not going to have a problem finding it out.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Aari McDonald, you know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all know I'm like connected and stuff. I couldn't say it at the time because you obviously, you know, when it's, you know what I'm saying, we going to another level right now. You know, Venom, you know what I'm saying? We get a little insider information when you reach a little level, you know what I'm saying? But now, all jokes aside though, I knew Aari was gonna have to be waived. I did notice beforehand. I just couldn't say nothing, obviously. But now that the cat's out the bag, yes, Aari McDonald has been waived. And it sucks to see her go, you know what I'm saying? But she's definitely not going to come back here. She's playing for, somebody's going to pick up Aari McDonald, though, for sure. That was, you know what I'm saying? I wish we could have Aari. I 100% wish that we could have kept Aari. But unfortunately, that's not how it's going to work, you know? We got more footage from Chloe Peterson. Caitlin Clark has won the pregame half-court contest, a rare instance. First, runs out of practice court celebration, then yells, "Go cry about it," while waving her money around as her teammates are missing shots. I didn't watch this either. Let's watch this. Let's watch this together. Hold on, let's rewind it. Okay, here goes Sophie. Oh no. Caitlin kissing up to God. As she runs out of practice. Like, that's funny. Imagine driving on a highway. Imagine driving on a highway. You just see Caitlin Clark running out of, like, you just peeking. You know when you just driving, you look out the window. Imagine driving by right here. You just see Caitlin Clark run out the door. I'm pulling over so fast. Caitlin, can I get an autograph? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, it's more footage of this. Hold on. Stephanie White? I love that she's included in it though. Here goes Stephanie White. Gen X. I'm Gen X too, but not a boomer. Too bad. I'm a boomer. I might not look like it because I take care of myself, but I'm definitely a boomer. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue though. We got more bookmarks to go over. It's a lot to go over, y'all. I'm telling you. And then we got film. The film, I'm telling y'all, the film is gonna get good. I found a lot of stuff that I missed in the Liberty film. And then we got Nike finally making a post about Caitlin Clark. Finally making a. Let me just look at the comment. I just know these comments is coming at Nike. Where is her logo? The Nike says alert the logos that Caitlin is coming back, right? Now you got Mad. Where's her logo? Amy, shut up. Damn, that was just like straightforward. I didn't expect that one. Like straight up shut up is crazy. Is that what she has named her fan base? I'm not gonna lie, I do like the logos though. Rosie, they might be coming for you. Hey, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The first logo, like calling a fan base the logo, like Rosie called her supporters the Logo Hall of Famers. So I don't know. I feel like Nike might be, you know what I'm saying? They got the representatives looking around. Pretty sure they saw it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody let me know if that's been a thing. My first time seeing it was Rosie. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be kidding me. Speaking of logo, exactly. Where is Caitlin's logo at? Nah, this is a pity post. We should have to beg you to do what you should have already been doing. Pray for y'all, man. F y'all. Oh my goodness. Like, wow, everybody saying you don't deserve her. Yeah, Nike, I gotta step it up, man. The CCFC is not, familiar with you. And Krista is saying, wait, did Nike get a new admin? I mean, like, look at how the CCFC is acting. Like, it's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? All right, what is this? I wanted to go over this because it was getting traction. Who does Jaguar think she is? I'm crying. You think you finna sue the WNBA and get rich because you allege someone used your email to cast a fan vote?
So Sarah Jane Gamelli had posted yesterday.
It says Caitlin Clark fans broke the law, so now it's time to get litigious.
Today, Clarkie, CCFC member,
Or litigious, however you say that.
domestic terrorist, whatever you guys want to call yourselves these days.
Huh?
Hey, I'm a Clarkie, CCFC member, District 22. Domestic terrorist, whatever you guys want to call yourselves these days, was openly wanton about the fact that they used her email address to cast all-star votes. Similarly, while I was live last night, I received 3 emails of random votes. I hadn't even voted yet. Of random votes for the fever.
All right, so what Caitlin Clark fans were doing yesterday, or they was using Cheryl Swoop's email, they was using Natalie Esquire's the public emails, by the way. Like, they would just submit the all-star votes in their emails just to troll them, you know, because they're known as like Indiana haters, Caitlin Clark haters, whatever. And people were just using all Caitlin Clark haters' emails to cast votes. And now look at this.
Using a public-facing email address of my agency. My agency is based in California.
Right.
Y'all already know California is an unlimited damages state. It's very, very litigious. And as a result, I've already drafted the letter. I'll send it when I get back. But I've already drafted a letter to the WNBA. It'll undoubtedly go to NBA's legal department. And I'm going to go ahead and start that process. Because I'm already letting it be known that I'm going to be taking every legal entitlement that I have, which includes if the WNBA does not preserve
All right.
information.
I can't with it. Just the airhead. I swear, I'm trying to hear her through. Like, this is just the airhead talking right now. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she do, but she can't even get her words out. Like, I'm surprised she even know what the word litigious mean. Like, this is how she talks. I'm going to file a notion because the WNBA they won't do anything about it. You know, the CCFC, whatever they go back, the terrorists, and my agency, they're not like shut it up, girl. Like, I don't understand. Like, they're trolling you. They acting like they hacked your email or something. Like, yeah, she's a slow. Like, this is the first time I mentioned slow. She is a slow. Like, I don't understand what makes you try to, like, what are you gonna do? Sue little 12-year-olds on X? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, like, and then making a video is gonna make it worse. Now they're about to spam your emails. If they know they're getting to you now, this is about to turn it up on a whole nother level. Like, they're literally just trolling at you, poking fun. Like, that's literally what it is. They're not, you know, they're not breaking into your house. They're not threatening you. They're literally just having fun on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We ain't giving her no attention no more, but that's just crazy that you think you could sue little 12-year-olds on X, and then it is what it is. Anyways, Caitlin on what she's done during rehab. Anything under the sun, I basically did. A lot of needling. All right, let's listen to this.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mike?
Anything under the
Wait, we got a super chat. Caitlin Clark, the queen of basketball, is back. Yes, indeed, YouTube. Yes, indeed. And my boy Ken Swift in the building. Wait, you're lying. There's no way. That's not how you spell litigious. She spelled it wrong, Ken. Hold on, Ken. Let me hide your comment so y'all can see it. Do y'all see the bottom of the screen how she spelled litigious? Is this how you... Ken spelled it right. I'm assuming that. Yeah, that's definitely the right. So she spelled... Oh, she's a lawyer. And she spelled it wrong. Oh, my goodness. If that ain't... Yeah, I'm like, ChatGPT gotta stop helping these girls. I'm telling you, like, she literally had a conversation with ChatGPT. ChatGPT said use the word litigious. They'll think you're right. And she didn't even think about how to spell it. She said litigious. Got it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to Ken Swift. If y'all didn't know, this is his merge, by the way. FIFA versus everyone. Less drama and more basketball, baby. Yes, indeed. Go, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ken Swift, I'm gonna drop your link soon. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ken Swift, though. Anyways, we're not giving her no more attention. That was just crazy to me, though. I'm going to keep it real with you. Anyways, Caitlin on what she's done during rehab. Let's go over this real quick.
on, I basically did. A lot of needling, a lot of, you know, when you do treatment and rehab, you're still lifting. You're almost lifting heavier than probably what I would be doing like on a day like today when I'm preparing for a game.
Right.
Just trying to strengthen my muscles, my left leg and my right leg. You know, literally anything I tried at red light therapy, hyperbaric oxygen chamber, like we do it all. And the same goes even when I'm feeling healthy, like it's a big part of it, massages, everything. So just being very intentional about that. And now that I do feel good, still staying on top of that and continuing to do that so I don't have any sort of setbacks, I think is going to be really important.
Okay, so your treatment.
I don't know what a hyperbaric chamber is, but it sounds, is it like that cryo chamber or whatever you call that, where it like freezes your leg or something? Oh no, this is an oxygen chamber. What does that have to do with your leg? That's crazy work. I don't know, but that's CC though for you. Anyways, Caitlin Clark, she's back. Look at how much like numbers this posted. My goodness. Like this, if this ain't the C22 effect, I don't know what is. C22 hair starting to curl up again. Exactly. Like I'm never gonna forgive y'all for that one. I love y'all so much, Venomites, but I will never forgive y'all for making me feel crazy in front of how much views? We had like 700 viewers to 1,000 in that live stream, and y'all all called me crazy. None of y'all have my back. And I ended up being right. That was crazy work from y'all. But you see, I've been doing better ever since though. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all trending in the right direction. But anyways, look at how much numbers this post is doing. Before we get into the film, y'all know we got film to get into. Do not miss out for that. But almost 1 million views in a couple of hours is crazy. 16,000 likes. Like, listen, if that ain't the C22 effect, I don't know what is. CC locked in. Hold on, let's hear this. Is this the same one? That's funny. All right, let's listen to this as well. Caitlin, we changed a little bit of what we do on offense while I was out. Let's hear it. I want to hear this. I haven't watched none of this yet. I was just bookmarking.
Yeah, I think it's just like having the mindset of, you know, I don't need to make up for lost time. You know, just being patient and getting back into the flow of things, getting back into the flow of playing with my team. You know, we changed a little bit of what we did on offense when I was out, just certain actions that we had to be more intentional in, just because, you know, for example, we didn't play out of pick and roll as much, because that's what I like to do.
Right.
You know, some of my teammates, that's not their best strength. They have other strengths, so playing to those strengths more. So just getting back into the flow of doing some of those types of things. But yeah, I think just getting out there and just continuing to build my chemistry with my teammates and playing fast, playing up tempo, I think that's going to be the best for us.
Yep. And you could see Caitlin Clark, like, you know, I'm one who pays attention to body language as well. You see Caitlin Clark protecting herself. Like, when people talk like this, it's not a sign of insecurity, but they're trying to get their confidence back. And Caitlin Clark is like I study what you call that class, psychology and stuff. It's little stuff like that. Like, y'all get, for people who study psychology, I know what I'm talking about. Like, when somebody's not taking up room and they're like reserved, like she's trying to, like, I'm pretty sure after the Liberty game, look at Caitlin Clark's body language, she's gonna be all loose, just goofing around, especially if they win, you know. But oh my goodness, Aari McDonald. Scary Aari, to meet the 10-player roster minimum in the WNBA emergency hardship exception requirements, we have waived guard Aari McDonald. Thank you, Aari. And honestly, Aari, this thank you comes from a genuine place. We love you so much in Indy. We wish you could have stayed over here. We know you're not going to come here, but we know another team going to pick you up, and they're definitely going to love what you got to bring. My goodness, Aari gave us a ball of light. She gave us energy. She gave us momentum. Like, she helped us with our identity when we didn't have our ID. You know, and shout out to Aaliyah Boston moving up to 5th place on the all-time franchise block list. And she's only been on the team for, what, 2-3 years? This is crazy. Aaliyah Boston has 113 blocks, only 4 blocks behind Tierra McCowan, I think that's how you say her name. Shout out to Aaliyah Boston moving up there. She'll definitely hold the #1 spot soon. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Natasha Howard was courtside at the Pacers game, by the way, for Game 3. And the Pacers are 8-0 when Caitlin Clark is in the building. That's insane. You got footage of Lexi, Sophie. Look at Aari over there. Like, she was so integrated. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's talk about the All-Star voting. We do have to vote as well. Voting is open. Let's do this live. Why not, right? I haven't voted yet. I don't know why. I guess I was just waiting for Fever Friday. But now that we're here, let's do it, all right? So let's vote. Y'all let me know, because I don't really watch every team. You know what I'm saying? I watch the Valkyries. I watch the Fever. And I watch games when I can. Like, in the preseason, I was watching every game. But I fell off recently. But yeah, we're gonna vote right now. So y'all let me know if this front court is good so far in backcourt. We got Aaliyah Boston in the front court, Caitlin and Kelsey in the backcourt. You know you got to get the big three voted in there. We got 2 more spots for guards. Who y'all voted for when it came to guards in the league? Cause I ain't gonna lie, Alicia Gray is going crazy. Sykes is doing her thing. This for guards right now. What other 2 guards can we put in here? Like me personally, if I had to pick one, I would personally pick. I ain't gonna lie, I do like Paige. I will put Paige in there. You know, Lexi's not in exactly. Where's Lexi? But Lexi's not a guard, right? She's a forward. I voted twice so far, and we'll vote again today. Okay. Oh, Plum. Oh my goodness, Paige. I'm sorry, Plum. How did I forget about you, Kelsey? How did I forget about you, Kelsey? How did I forget about you, Kelsey? Plum. My fault, KP. I wasn't even thinking straight. You see? Who else we missing? One more. I think Paige could take that last spot, right? Because I could go Alicia Gray, but I like Paige more. I'm not gonna lie. Should I go Paige? I don't know. I think I could go with Paige here. I feel like I'm missing somebody though. This is why I wanted to do it live, so I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Paige, Beckers. Yeah, I think I could go Paige. Where is she at? I just skipped Paige. Oh, here she go. Yeah. All right. So that's our front court. Let's view our picks so far. So at the guard, we got Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Plum, and Paige Beckers. And front court, who we could go with the front court? I ain't gonna lie, automatically I'm throwing my blue collar girl in there. I'm gonna be honest. I know she might not make it. Oh, Lexi is a guard. Oh my goodness. Oh, sheesh. Lexi is considered a guard. Damn. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep Paige there, y'all. I'm gonna keep Paige. There's already too many Fever girls in here. I don't want to keep it straight Fever. Paige deserves it. I'm not gonna lie. She's on the bottom Fever team and she's going crazy. She just dropped 35 points. You know, I love Lexi, my blue collar girl. But when we talking about All-Star, we talking about the whole league. I gotta go with Paige, y'all. I'm sorry. But with the front court though, let's talk about the front court. Who we could put in the front court? Obviously, who can we put in the front court? Fee is in there, obviously. I'm definitely throwing Fee in there. It's an Indy. Oh, it is an Indy. Oh, oh my goodness, yes, it is an Indy. Oh, that makes it so much harder. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I think I still gotta keep Paige, y'all. I love Lexi more than Paige. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't. Damn, y'all making me second guess it. What up, Venom and Chat Tulip? What's going on, too? Oh man, Kayla Thornton, yeah, she been going crazy too. All right, so we got Fee. We got who could we put else as a forward? It's 2. We got 4 more spots at the front court. I wish Lexi could have been there, y'all. Do we just put Lexi in there just cause? Ah, man, Paige, I love you so much, but I do gotta ride with my indie girls. I don't know, like, I love Paige. All right, I'm gonna vote for Lexi today, and I'll do Paige tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause Lexi, we gotta support the home team first. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Lexi need every vote she could get as well. Cause if you look, they only put Caitlin, Kelsey, and Aaliyah there. Lexi wasn't even automatically on the Fever's votes, the voting link. So, yeah, I'm gonna just put Lexi in there because she gotta work for her voice. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna get them automatic votes. Is anyone voting for Sonya or Kiki? Nah, I'm not voting for Sonya or Kiki. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely gonna have to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I love both of them though, but they gotta get it out the mud. Who else we gonna put? Temi? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh yes indeed. Do we even gotta think twice about that? Oh yes indeed. What? Come on now. We definitely throwing Temi in there. Come on now. Temi is in here. All right, so our front court so far, we got Aaliyah Boston, we got Fee, we got Temi, and then the guards, we got Caitlin, Kelsey, and Kelsey again, Kelsey Plum, and Lexi Hall. All right, so we got 3 more spots. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if this was last year, I'm not going to lie. Aja was getting a vote, but I'm not going to lie. What Aja did with that, acting like she didn't know her shoe was coming out, I'm telling you, I'd be that deep for me. Like, I hold people to a certain standard personally. Like, for me, it's not just, oh, hit the line soundboard. I did, but the sound was off because y'all said it was echoing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, JJ. Oh, my God. How did I forget about JJ? Come on now. How did I forget about JJ? We see her tomorrow, too. She's questionable. I don't think she's playing tomorrow. But, yeah, we got to get JJ in there. So, now we got Aaliyah Boston, Nafisa Collier, Tammy Bentley, Jonquil Jones as the forwards. I mean, at the front court. And then we got Caitlin, Kelsey Plum, and Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hall at the guard positions. 2 more front court players. Who do we go for? I'm not voting for Asia, drunk. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not voting for Asia. I'm not. She lost my respect. Who else? Who else are we voting for? At a Satu? Yeah, I could vote for Satu. I could definitely vote for Satu. 20 points a game. I could vote for Satu. 7 rebounds. Yeah, she just knocked out the wings too. Her and DJ got into it at the end of that game too. That was funny. Hamby. Oh, Rikia or Hamby. I'm not gonna lie. If I gotta pick between Rikia and Hamby, let me see. Hamby is averaging 18 points. I like Rikia more though. I'm not gonna lie. Where's Rikia? I want to see how much Rikia. Damn, she's all the way at the bottom. Where you at, Rikia? Oh, here she go. 11 points. Ugh. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go Hamby, y'all. I love Rikia more, but Hamby definitely going crazy. 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. I didn't even know Hamby was getting down like that. Aari McDonald. Imagine me voting for Aari, a girl who got cut, Eric. Come on, lock in, Eric. Talking about Aari. Like, bro, what? Anyways, yeah, we're gonna vote for Hamby with the last pick. All right, so this is our final selections. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Kate Mar. How did I forget? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh. Hamby, get out of here. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. How did I forget about Money Martin? Wait, she's a guard. Oh my goodness. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Now who do I get rid of out of the guard position? Not gonna lie, KP. KP, I love you, girl, but you know what I'm saying? I want KM. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer, and I know bangers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta go with yeah. I'm not gonna lie. K Martin is an automatic. So Hamby is gonna be the final pick. All right, so listen, all right. Aaliyah Boston at the front court. You got Nafisa Kalia, Dwarf Clone with the 20. Oh my goodness. Dwarf Clone. Love you so much, Dwarf Clone. Thank you for reminding me that I don't have my ball in my hand. Where's the... Okay, here we go. Always around here somewhere. Shout out to Dwarf Clone coming in here, making a entrance as usual. Dwarf Clone says... Hold on, let's read this message out loud. Dwarf Clone says, I just retired, so I need to moderate my spending. Still love your insight and breakdowns for us less than experienced fans. Go Fever and C22. Shout out to Dwarf Clone on retiring. Yeah, Dwarf Clone. Hey, listen, Dwarf Clone. You don't need to spend another dollar here. You've done enough. I appreciate you so much. I love you so much, Dwarf Clone. You know you're a legend in this community. You made it on the Ball of Fame. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's talk about this vote, though. Aaliyah Boston at the front court. Do y'all like these picks? Nafisa Collier, Temi, Jonquil Jones, Satu Sabali, Dearica Hamby. Then you got C22, of course. Kelsey Bissell, Lexi Hall, and Kate Mar. I love this. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I don't see no flaws in here, you know? My almost all Fever players, right? Like, it's only how many non-Fever players are here? Kate Martin, Fee, Jonquil Jones, Satu, and Dearica. Nah, it's half-half, right? Is it half-half? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It is what it is, yeah. But, oh my goodness, Coffee Cat with another one. Yo. All right, Coffee, you just reminded me. We got to put the counter up there. Coffee Cat, you consistently go crazy. I love you so much, and we got to put the membership counter up here just because of you, Coffee Cat. Right now, like every time the sub count goes down, Coffee Cat just comes in and you know, makes brings the counter right back up. So let's add that up here real quick, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coffee Cat. Hold on. Here we go. All right. We at 112 now. Goal was 120. We was at 112, but we dropped down 5 subs in the last couple of days. So now we back to 112. Shout out to Coffee Cat. Coffee Cat, I appreciate you so much. You are a legend. All right. So do we submit these votes before we go into the film and everything else and finish the bookmarks? Thank you for K Mar. Whoop whoop. Yes, indeed. How do we got Martin over Plum? Come on now. 21-6. Hey, Tulip. I'm gonna be honest. This is biased. This is biased. We know Plum is better than K Martin. We know this. But I'm being biased, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gotta support the Iowa girl, at least for one. Like, you gotta support home. You gotta take care of home first, then you take care of the world, you know? If I get a vote and I can vote, like, be honest, if you had a sibling in the WNBA and they averaged 2 points, you would be voting for them for the All-Star game. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, K Martin, nah, it's straight bias. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I think we submit this. Almost done. What email we put? Can somebody give me Cheryl Swoop's email, please? Now let me stop. All right, let me put my email in here real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me submit this. Put our votes up there for everybody. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I like those votes, though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. One. Hold on. 10. All right. I think we good. Well, oh, just the month. Okay. Perfect. All right. Submit votes. And we are good. All right. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Yes, indeed. Take out Kelsey. She's been playing hero ball. Nah, listen, you got to support home team first, man. We'll sort Kelsey Mitchell out at home. But right now, we got to take care of home. Well, we got to take, you got to correct her in private and protect her in public. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on, though, now that we got that out the way. Stephanie White says it's such a fun time to be in the city.
I mean, it's as someone who grew up in this.
All right, let's just get straight into the film. I'm not going to lie. Before we finish all the bookmark stuff, we got to talk about the important stuff because some of y'all probably got somewhere to go to. Let's get straight into the film. You know what I'm saying? Jump straight into it. I ain't going to lie because there's a lot of bookmarks we got to go over. And the film is probably the most important part. I know a lot of y'all look forward to the film more than everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's go straight to the film. Let me get that pulled up for y'all. In the meantime, though, y'all let me know who y'all think is winning tomorrow. Do y'all think the Fever wins against the Liberty tomorrow with Caitlin Clark? I think we do. I'm not going to lie. I think we beat them tomorrow. Could be wrong, though. But I 100% think that we beat them, you know. Jeff, I genuinely think that we beat them. 100%. All right, let me put this here. Let's put this there. All right. Let's get this. Oh, no, I'm tripping. Hold on, I got to delete it. I was about to pop up on the screen. My fault. We got some film to go over. This not just no regular film, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This might be my most attention to detail film I've ever seen before, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I noticed things. Look at how many clips I got down there. Oh, my goodness. When I tell you I've noticed things, I'm like, yeah, we got to talk about this. But anyways, let's jump straight into it. Let's talk about the film, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all already know Jonquel Jones is not playing tomorrow. Well, she's questionable for tomorrow. But let's talk about this real quick. Before we even get to that, I do have a graphic to pull up, all right? So look at, this was our previous matchup stats, okay? Our previous matchup stats. Let's look at the turnovers for a second. The Liberty had 12 turnovers to our 16 turnovers, right? We turned the ball over more than the Liberty. So, of course, you would expect them to score way more than us off turnovers in transition and stuff like that, right? That's not the case. However, let's move on to points in the paint. We beat them by points in the paint by 10 points. We beat them by points in the paint by 10 points. And somehow we still lost this game, right? Cool. Second chance points. We outscored them second chance points by 9 points, which means we got the offensive rebound and scored again. 9 more points than the New York Liberty. So off points in the paints and second chance points alone, that is 19 points you have an advantage on against the New York Liberty, right? Now let's talk about points off turnovers. They have 10 points off turnovers, and we have 18 points off turnovers. So we beat them by 8 there. So now that's 27-point differential when it comes to just having an advantage against the New York Liberty, but somehow we still lost the game. Now that we got this graphic out the way, this is gonna tie into the film, okay? All this is gonna tie into the film. But let's talk about the film now. Now we get to actually jump straight into it, all right? Now listen, honestly, there's no logical explanation for why we lost to the New York Liberty last game. The only flaw was the officiating. That's outside of our control, you know what I'm saying? But somehow it still was in our control when you look at the film, which we're about to go over right now. Caitlin gets switched on to Jonquel Jones. Let's just play the clip right here. Look at Caitlin Clark. She gets switched on to Jonquel Jones. You see C22 with Jonquel Jones right now, right? Now what happens is no sense of urgency from Natasha Howard. Right here, Natasha Howard is supposed to be like, okay, if I'm on Natasha Cloud and Aaliyah's on Stewie, I know one of my guards is on the biggest center in WNBA right now, Jonquel Jones. So why is Natasha Howard not having a sense of urgency to get the switch back so Caitlin could go back and guard Natasha Cloud? What happens? Caitlin calling for help. And you see Caitlin's frustrated. Look at Caitlin Clark's attitude. Please just pay attention to this. Caitlin Clark is just flailing her hand. Look at her. Like, she just put her hands up like, look at this. Just disappointed. Echo? Oh, hold on, my fault, y'all. See, this is why I had to mute it. But yeah, y'all get my point though, right? Like, Caitlin Clark is just frustrated. Nobody has no sense of urgency to switch. Tomorrow, I'm telling you right now, even if Jonquel Jones does play, You cannot afford to have mistakes like that. You cannot afford to, you know, just be lackadaisical. But anyway, let's move on. You could clearly hear Kaylin calling for help in this clip as well before we even move on. Listen to Kaylin Clark screaming. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's literally yelling. Can y'all still hear the audio of the game? Y'all can still hear the clip of the audio clip? Anyway, let's move on. Kelsey Mitchell, my goodness. And before we even talk about Kelsey Mitchell, I want to still add something to that Kaylin Clark yelling for help, right? When I heard we got Natasha Howard, I thought we'd be getting that Defensive Player of the Year kind of player. I'm not gonna lie, or just a candidate. She's been the exact opposite, one of the worst rim protectors on our team. And it's sad to say because Natasha Howard has so much room for improvement, but she just has to stop them, like the laziness, like slowing down, not giving effort, like she's still playing on Dallas. You know, no audio. When it does have audio, y'all saying it echoes though, right? Is it bad? Like, listen to this. Look at Kelsey Mitchell though. Hold on. I'm gonna run it back. Y'all let me know if the audio is good. Hold on. Oh, is it bad? Y'all rather this or muted? Now look at Kelsey Mitchell. Let's talk about Kelsey Mitchell, please. Y'all know I love me some Kelsey Mitchell. But if there was anything that I hated about Kelsey Mitchell, it'd be her defense. She cannot help but grab players that's attacking the paint. She does it too frequent for my liking. Look at Kelsey Mitchell grabbing her. Like, look at her. She's grabbing her right now. And this is what's always leading to fouls. This is what's always leading to free throws. Always. You know? Like, it's literally, like, this is one thing that I'm not gonna lie, has to stop with Kelsey Mitchell because it's gonna be bad, especially in the playoffs. That she's grabbing Natasha Howard because I feel like, you know, she's probably too small or something. And like, she's small. Look at this. She's grabbing her, and I get it. She's small, you know, but she has to add some strength to her. If she gonna keep losing that much real estate off a small bump, like especially from a Natasha Cloud. You know, it's not like Natasha Cloud is a strong person or something. You know, Tula said without CC the offense suffered, but the defense was third best in the league. It didn't look like that to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the offense was definitely bad, but the defense was bad too. Like just out fouling, like sometimes the net ratings and stuff like that, it could be flawed because we were having low scoring games. So that's why the defensive ratings can look good because the other teams are not scoring as much because we're not scoring as much. You know, like we're slowing the game down, which means fewer shots for both teams. But last game you seen that could definitely go the other way easily. Anyways, let's talk about this, all right? Bonner is going under on this screen right here. You see Breanna Stewart with the ball. Bonner is going under on this screen, and it prevents this. And if she does go under on the screen, it would have prevented a whole foul from happening. Look at this. Look at this. Bonner could have went under right there. Now Kelsey Mitchell has to leave Natasha Cloud to go try to stop Breanna Stewart, and we know Kelsey Mitchell is gonna foul anyways, and she fouls him. Now look, I'm gonna be honest. Stewie is shooting a whopping 14% from three this year. 14% from three. That's like, oh my goodness. And this break, like, I can't even talk right now because I wish I could talk to these girls. Yeah, I really wish I could. There's no excuse for Bonner going over. Kaylin Clark is not gonna switch on to Stewie, especially when you can go under the screen. Stewie is not shooting a deep three. She's shooting 14%. This is not Sabrina Ionescu. This is Breanna Stewart. You know what I'm saying, Bonner? Like, I'm gonna be honest, her breakdowns like these are inexcusable when you know the scouting report. Since 2022, Stewie's three-point shooting splits have been declining at an alarming rate from 37% in 2022 to 14% in 2025, only a month in. But that's the telling sign already. Let her beat you at the perimeter and live with it. If she makes the three-pointer, okay, cool, we'll adjust from there. Now let's talk about the Liberty's whistle. It's a trending conversation. We all know this, right? How the Liberty gets all the foul calls and stuff. And coming off of controversial championships, we know this, but it's calls like this clip right here I'm about to show you is why people say the things that they say. Look at Sophie Cunningham standing her ground, and you see Breanna Stewart come and completely pummel Sophie Cunningham to the floor. Look at it. Boom! Oh my goodness. We'll slow it down for y'all. Look at her. Sophie, both her feet are set. It's set already. Stewie is going straight in. This is a legal guarding position. Stewie has a hand in her chest. It's going downhill, pushes Sophie, and just trucks her to the ground. And this is a foul on Sophie Cunningham. There is no way you can convince me that this is a foul on Sophie Cunningham. I want you guys to pay attention to Jonquel Jones' reaction to show you how real this is. Look at this. Look at Jonquel Jones' reaction. She knew herself. Look at this right here. She's going to turn her head like, Stewie, why would you do that? Look at her. Jonquel Jones like, what's going on? And then she didn't even know that it was Sophie called for the foul. Like, it's crazy. And I'm gonna be honest, Kelsey Mitchell disappointed me right here. Okay, unfortunately, she did. Kelsey's attitude in this clip for not like, and she was not staying ready because she had an attitude. She didn't get the ball off the first stagger pin down, and it resulted in a Caitlyn turnover. Look at it. You see Kelsey coming off a double stagger pin down from Lexi and Leah Boston, right? So Kelsey expects the ball right here, but Phoebe stepped up on it, right? Now Caitlyn passed it late, but Kelsey dropped her arms, and it's a turnover. Like, look at Kelsey. She's just gonna drop her arm like CC, and then she just drops her arm like, oh my gosh, you know, like Ken Carson. Shout out to Ken Carson saying CC is a force multiplier. She leads by example. When she up tempo like last year, her girls played. Wait, hold on. Caitlin Clark is a force multiplier. She leads by example. When she up tempos like last year, her girls play to match call. Oh, her girls play to match it. Call it the CC effect. Just my opinion. Okay, I agree with that, Ken. Appreciate you for the 10 as well. But yeah, it's funny you say that. It's so, I just spit saying that. But it's funny you say that because I have a clip from last year that's coming up real soon. Just stick around. It's probably the next 2 clips. You're going to see what I'm talking about. But look at Kelsey Mitchell just drop her arms with an attitude. Look at this. And then she wasn't ready for the ball. Like, just having an attitude and Caitlyn was going to give you the ball makes you look crazy. It makes you look crazy. Like, we're talking about a girl, the most selfless player in the history of the WNBA. If she misses you, let's say she did miss you one time, Kelsey, so what? So what? She's going to get you the ball 100 more times. So every time she misses you, she's going to dime you up 5 more times. So I don't get the attitude. Like, you only move like this when you're playing with a selfish player. So for Kelsey, and then it resulted in a turnover. If I'm in a film room, I'm going straight at Kelsey. Like, Kelsey, look at what happens when you don't stay ready. Look at what happens when you let your ego take over. Stay ready for the basketball. She might have missed you, but she was waiting for you to turn the corner. Like, it's a lot. Just stay ready with Caitlin Clark. Always stay ready. Took her eyes off the ball because she had an attitude. So now let's talk about Natasha Cloud. She fouled Caitlyn twice in one play, and somehow Caitlyn got penalized for it. This is what I mean when I say, like, I don't understand it when it comes to these WNBA referees. Like, look at Natasha Cloud. She's going to push Caitlin Clark in the back to cause Caitlin Clark to stumble with the ball. Just look at this real quick, right? Pushed her. Let's rewind it. She's pushing her to the point Caitlyn is off balance. Look at her. She threw the ball ahead of her because she's like, I'm getting pushed. She still recovers, though, because Caitlyn is that fast. And then Natasha Cloud does it again and fouls her. Oh, my goodness. There's no way. There's no way these referees are that bad. Linda, what's going on? Yeah, there's no way that these refs are this bad. Like, honestly, Caitlin Clark, I can see why she gets frustrated. I can see why she goes at the officials. Even the game-winning shot, Caitlin Clark got fouled on, and they gave Natasha Cloud the steal. Like, it's so much that goes wrong when it comes to Caitlin, but it is what it is. Like, you just saw Cloud push her in the back at first, and then grabbed Caitlin's arm that pushes her right again in front of the refs with no call. My thing is, Caitlin don't have a problem with physicality. Yeah, I'm not saying Caitlin is soft by any means. It's the one-sided part that gets her and all of us ticked off. Like, Caitlin cannot touch nobody, but everybody can throw her to the ground, and it's legal. It's crazy. That's the only thing I got a problem with. Because Caitlyn is strong. If y'all watch Caitlyn, like a lot of people watch Caitlyn, y'all know she's very strong. She's very physical. But she's not going to be able to do the same thing on the other side. And that's crazy. That gets inside her head. Let's move on, though. Anyways, this is where Alyssa Smith comes into play. But let's talk about Natasha Howard, all right? Natasha Howard. Okay, this is a message to Natasha Howard. I hope this finds you, Natasha Howard. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't want no problems. I'm just literally criticizing the game how I see it. Natasha Howard, you got to play fast, okay? I see her repeatedly dragging her feet, thinking she's moving too fast for Caitlyn to see her, when in reality, Caitlyn is going to have that pass there sooner than you think she's capable of, okay? Like, look at Natasha dragging her feet once again and trying to speed up when it's too late. Look at this right here. Natasha Howard dragging her feet right here, right? To the point the defense is not even set up. Loaded up on Caitlyn. Natasha Howard has a line drive, and she's slowing down at the perimeter when she should be diving in. It's a whole gap right here, but she don't think Caitlyn is going to find her. Now she's like, okay, I'm going to take it. She tries to speed up, but it's too late. It's too late. It results in a turnover. You know what I'm saying? Now this is where Alyssa Smith comes into play. I had to hit that for a second. I had to. And before we played it, it's funny because you hear them say, like, oh, but when people join the Fever, what's the first thing y'all hear them say? Oh, I want to play the fast up-tempo style of basketball, and then the game starts, and they start slowing down. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? This is like 2024 all over again when I said her new teammates got to rewire their brain to play alongside C22. And Aaliyah's already ready. You see Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark clicking. But this is what I'm talking about. Look at Nalissa Smith right here. And you know what separates Nalissa Smith from Natasha Howard? It's the hustle and transition. Look at how Nalissa Smith used to full sprint once Caitlin had the ball. Look at this. Nalissa Smith gets rid of it. Once she makes eye contact with Caitlin Clark, look at her speed and pace. Look at how she does not slow down. Like, just pay attention. Fully sprinting. Fully sprinting. Fully sprinting. Look at her. What? No slowing down. No thinking she's too fast for Caitlin Clark. And you know what's the most ironic part about this clip? It's so ironic, and I don't even think I noticed this at first. Look at who's guarding Nalissa Smith. Look who didn't get to keep up with Nalissa Smith. Natasha Howard herself. Oh my goodness. And now let's talk about Natasha Howard if you need a visual representation. Now look at the difference from Nalissa Smith to Natasha Howard. Like, this is a big difference right here. Natasha Howard slows down once again in transition to the point Caitlin had to slow down and stare Natasha down just for her to sprint. Caitlin didn't have to look at Nalissa Smith to get her to sprint. Look at this. Caitlin is staring at Natasha Howard right now, and Natasha Howard is looking like, okay, now I'm a sprint. When Natasha should have been sprinting from right here, having all the momentum to the point she would have been right here by the Game Bridge Field logo, and Caitlin would have made the kick ahead pass. Look, Natasha tries to run here, it gets turned over. Like, look, she had to look at her, and then it get turned over. Like, it's not gonna work like that. You cannot slow down when you're playing with Caitlin Clark. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, even read the comment. You know what I'm saying? That is one thing I'll give Nalissa Smith. She did run the floor on a fast break, like, undoubtedly. You know, if that's even a word. Didn't White bring 3 players with her? She brung DeWanna Bonner. She brung the assistant coaches. I don't think she brung anybody else from the Connecticut Sun. But man, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that I seen in this clip, and I'm like, we gotta fix this for tomorrow, you know. And can anyone guess how many free throws the Liberty attempted in the first quarter? Just take a guess. I want to see if anybody can guess the number right. Guess how many free throws the Liberty attempted in the first quarter of this game. Somebody please guess without looking it up. They look worse this year because the coach is trying to implement on offense that doesn't work. You gotta let them run read and react basketball. And the vets is not helping it right now. Bonner's slowing down. Natasha's slowing down. Bones, you are extremely close. Bones is close. Guess how many free throws they shot? I'll let you know when you're right. Let's go finish these bookmarks. So if y'all enjoyed the film, let me know. But let's go back to finish the bookmarks and see what else the community talking about. 42. Braid said 42. Peggy says 0. Nope. 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 It's not 10. It's not 20. 16. Nope. And there we go. Bob, there we go. 13. Shout out to Bob. 13 free throws in the first quarter alone. Is that not insane? Shooting 13 free throws in the first quarter, is that not insane? That's actually crazy. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on. We got Leah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aari McDonald. Oh, my goodness. This is so crazy. Leah Boston, this picture has aura, by the way. Oh, we got a video of Lexi, too. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. My fault. Let me put this on the screen for y'all so y'all can see this. All right. Here we go. Look at this. Lexi Hall. Speaking of Wilson, that's coming soon as well. If y'all know, y'all know. Natasha Howard layup. I wonder if the FIFA has been chosen to win tomorrow or chosen to lose. We'll let the basketball guys decide that. Oh, my goodness, man. It's a lot to go over. But I just hope that they win tomorrow. Yeah, I genuinely do hope they win tomorrow. I know it's possible, especially with Caitlin Clark. Like you've seen, we beat them in almost every category. Take another look at the previous matchup stats. We beat them. Well, the only thing we lost right there was 16 turnovers, you know, but we beat them by 10 points in the paint. We beat them by 9 second chance points, and we beat them by 8 points off turnovers. So that's like 27 points that we beat the New York Liberty by, but we still lost this game by 2, and that's because of the free throw disparity, you know. But let's continue anyway. Let's move on from that. Let's talk about what else we got bookmarked. Most points scored in a point/assist double-double this season. Caitlin Clark, 27 points. Caitlin Clark again, 24 points. Skylar Diggins, 20 points. And Caitlin Clark again with 18 points. And she only has 4 games played. Oh, man. If that ain't a GOAT, I don't know what to tell you. Somebody played 4 games and she still holds the 3 most points/assist double-doubles this game. That's actually crazy. Wait, y'all remember y'all saw this Caitlin Clark Maya Moore thing. Caitlin Clark hit the final shot to end the practice on June 12th, which was yesterday as well. At the buzzer. The buzzer coming. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's regular for her. It's too regular for her. And Kelsey Mitchell hitting the choke. Kelsey, stop, gang. I'm from New York, Kelsey. Don't do that. Don't do that Reggie Miller choke. Oh, my goodness. Liberty are the 7-point favorite still with Jonquel Jones out. That's crazy. Wait. Braves, is that an updated one? Cause I don't think that's possible with Caitlin Clark playing. You know, the Pacers are 8-0 in the playoffs with Caitlin Clark in attendance. Listen, y'all, the C22 effect is a real thing, y'all. Like, I don't know. This is actually a crazy stat for a playoff game. Like, regular season is cool. In the playoffs, like, they haven't lost one game with CC in the building. That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh, sorry, that was the open. It's minus 4.5. The Liberty are still the favorites, though? That's crazy to me. Hallie hasn't attempted a free throw in the finals as well, which is another crazy stat. Anyways, Caitlin Clark is the GOAT. Can't wait to have her back. Well, good news, she's coming back. Caitlin Clark and the fans are one. After a dreadful game in Atlanta, she still made time for the fans after that terrible performance in Atlanta. Wow. Like, this is what a GOAT look like, y'all. She literally does not care. Like, when you lose, usually players, especially high competitive players like Caitlin, they tend to just disappear and go back and work. But she probably wasn't playing, so maybe it's why she was able to do that. Because I could say, if Caitlin played and lost, she probably wouldn't have done this. But she would have done it anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, just for the fans, you know. But anyways, can we all agree that Caitlin Clark is the gold standard as to which all future players will be compared to? Caitlin Clark, 31 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists against Chicago Sky, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists against the Mystics. This is all last year. 35. No, I'm not going to lie. These numbers is crazy. Oh, my goodness. 24 points, 19 assists. Like, yo, they talking about, this is what I'm saying. Like, Paige is a great player, but they just doing it. They doing Paige wrong by comparing her to this girl right here. This is diabolical numbers we're looking at. In a 40-minute game, this girl is putting up this much. Like, what? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Venomites, like the live stream. Yes, indeed. Everybody make sure y'all hit the like button as well. Let's continue. WNBA television ratings were down 55% since Caitlin Clark's injury. C22 effect. Video game numbers, exactly, Mike. But this is crazy. 55% down. And this is with Caitlin Clark viewers still watching. Like, I'm watching. I'm pretty sure y'all was watching. But just imagine if Caitlin Clark was out the league completely. Oh, my goodness. They pockets going to be like, ooh. Ooh. Oh, that WNBA pockets is going to be hurting if Caitlin Clark ever left. The two greatest rookies in WNBA history, Caitlin Clark and Candace Parker. Shout out to them. Me and the legend, Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hall, and Sophie Cunningham. Me and the legend, Candace Parker. Caitlin Clark fans are so insecure. Wait, what? Caitlin Clark fans are so insecure. Caitlin isn't even a top 3 rookie ever. 2, I know this is a post in response to the Paige hype, I guess. 3, Paige clears Caitlin, and the gap will only continue to get bigger. And the corny tweets won't save that, but cope however you want. Okay. All right. You're manufacturing outrage over a post that doesn't reference Paige in any way, but Caitlin fans are the insecure ones. Exactly. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know where Paige came from. This is what I'm saying. They be doing it to Paige. Paige just be trying to mind her business and hoop. But, you know, it is what it is. Tomorrow's game, 2.2 million viewers. Listen, it might even be more than that. That's crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark came out with a new basketball. I think it drops on the 23rd. Caitlin Clark is also only the 2nd basketball player of all time to receive a Wilson signature basketball line after Michael Jordan. This girl is the dude, like, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's watch this. I haven't watched this, y'all. I did not watch this.
When you strip away the noise and the bright lights,
What happened?
it's just a game you love this kid.
Okay.
Feet on the hardwood, basketball in hand, guiding you.
Up.
inspiring you,
Up.
working on the player you dream to be. Because the ball will always bring you back to your favorite place.
I need a Wilson ball. I need a
Calm,
C22 Wilson ball.
Focused and confident.
Yes, indeed.
To the place all roads lead, the game of basketball.
Oh, is that going? Hold on, what about now? Hold on, let me run it back like 20
Dream
seconds.
to be.
It's still echoing?
Because the ball will always bring you back to your favorite place. Calm, focused, and confident. To the place all roads lead, the game of basketball.
Oh man, simply Kaylin, always basketball. Like she ain't even have to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like just a calm little commercial, talk her stuff. I can't wait for that to drop though. Honestly, I'm getting that Wilson basketball for sure. Oh my goodness, I got a Wilson ball by the way though, but I want that C22 Wilson ball. That's definitely going in the collection. Oh, it still was echoing. Yeah, I gotta fix. Don't worry about it though, y'all. I'm getting a new computer this month. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting. Shout out to everybody who's been donating. Shout out to everybody who's been watching. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely getting my new computer this month. I was going to definitely blow some money and go to the Indiana Fever versus the Liberty game, but I figured I'll go to an Indiana game in Indiana if I have to. I'll visit. I'm going to get a Fever game. I'm going to a Fever game this year, but I have to prioritize right now, and my equipment is definitely going through wear and tear right now. I put this computer through the ringer in this past year. Only film breakdowns, like going through hard drives, going through so much stuff. It's about time that I get a new computer, so I'm prioritizing upgrading the equipment first, you know, so we could keep this going. Because if this crashes and I go out of pocket, it's gonna be bad. You know what I'm saying? Kaylin, you don't know, you don't arrive when people know your name. You arrive when they'll never forget it.
They said women's sports were just waiting for its moment. But we are the moment.
Okay.
Blocked it off of Jones. Gets it over Austin and the foul.
Greatness isn't the goal, it's the standard. Our confidence is contagious. Our greatness isn't secret, it's global.
Yeah, we
You don't arrive when people know your name.
We covered that one.
You arrive when they'll never forget it.
Yup. Now, yeah, we covered the Kaylin Clark Vegas thing, though. We already covered that one in the beginning. My coach knows exactly who Kaylin Clark is. Hold on, let's hear this with Stephanie White.
Caitlin out for these past 2 weeks. Kind of getting more people those ball handling, reps. How have you seen that grow in the past couple weeks?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, Sid's been given more of an opportunity. We had Aari in there as well. Prior to Sophie's injury, Sophie was doing that as well. Lexi's had to. So, I think when you get in situations where teams make it a point to try to take Caitlin out of handling the ball, now we've got other players who have experience doing that. So the first time they're doing it is not necessarily, in game in the latter part of the season. So for us, I think other players are getting comfortable in that role. Now it's not always looked pretty. We haven't always gotten the high percentage shots you get with Caitlin on the floor. I mean, that's part of just Caitlin being a generational player. Is the way that she not only scores it, but makes everybody else better.
Okay, Stephanie White definitely. I mean, this is the thing about Stephanie. She says one thing, but then when the game starts, she just does something completely. I'd be like, she talks a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I feel like I'm getting gaslighted. Low key, I be feeling like I'm getting gaslighted by her. Like Caitlin Clark was definitely not in a good mood after that loss. You could see the visible frustration on her face. Like she's mad. Like, all right, that cuts it. I don't care what the training staff says. I'm playing next game. I'm playing next game. Like you could see it in her face. Like I'm playing next game. I don't want to look at nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. It's over. Nobody's telling me I'm not playing. And look at the. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yo, this is so fire. Oh my goodness. Look at this ball. Like I just want to go to the gym. Oh my goodness. That's so tough. Hold on, y'all. Aaliyah Boston helping Kaylin and Kaylin helping Lexi up. Hi CC, louder than everybody. Look at this. Like I want the blue one though for sure. I like this Wilson ball. The blue one, I like this one. I like baby blue colors. Like I like blue. I'm not gonna lie. Aari was top 10 in offensive fouls drawn in just one game. Oh my goodness, Ken Swift with the logo, man. I gotta figure out how to integrate this logo into the FIFA Friday. This is so fire. Ken Swift went crazy with this one, man. Like this, I'm not gonna lie, I be looking at this all the time, like, yo, he did his big one. This is so tough. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's just so tough to me, man. It's so tough to me. This is a little rant about Nike though, with Jordan Rogers, who's a former Nike employee, marketing employee.
Nike, we need to talk about Caitlin Clark. Let's you and me talk about Caitlin Clark, since you refuse to talk about Caitlin Clark. I care deeply about you. I spent over a decade in your marketing organization. I spent several years trying to get into your organization, and it's been 3 years since I left your company. I'm just here as a friend. I care about you. I want to show you 2 different charts here. One, your stock price since 2021. It is down nearly 60%.
Sheesh.
Your executives and the people who are making these decisions, their stock options are worthless. Meanwhile, you have the single biggest needle mover in all of American sports since Michael Jordan, and you have somehow convinced yourself that you need to slow play this. Let me show you Google Trends search traffic for 4 female basketball players. There is one who only rivals Caitlin Clark, and that is Angel Reese, and you do not have her. She is over at Reebok. I am so confused as to how you would be so invested in the WNBA for several years, and you have been doing great work to try to elevate and uplift that league and many of the athletes there. But this seems like you have convinced yourself that this needs to be an either-or conversation.
Exactly.
We never have an either-or conversation in the men's sports. You have like 10 signature athletes.
Exactly.
Half of them don't deserve a signature shoe.
And that's exactly the point. Like the NBA's and the NBA side of things, multiple stars have shoes coming out at the same time and being marketed at the same time. Like, but in the WNBA, it's like, why we gotta wait for Asia to go, then Caitlin to go, then Paige to go? Like, why can't just we all do it at the same time? Like, let's see who's selling the most. Like, are y'all scared to, like, y'all know once Caitlin Clark releases it, everybody else's shoes is just gonna diminish because we all want Caitlin Clark? Like, I don't understand what it. Like, I don't know.
And we figure out a way to market them. LeBron James showed up as the chosen one, and you have the chosen one. He got all of the marketing, and yet you still were able to figure out how to market Kobe as well.
Exactly.
I realize tomorrow we are going to get a Kobe Protro, apparently. I haven't heard much about it. It's going to be $190. Very few people will be able to get it, and that will be about a year after you have signed her and after she won Rookie of the Year. This is so confusing to me. I am so perplexed. I wrote 2,000 words on it in my newsletter this week to read it, but I didn't even send one last week because I've been sitting in a room like Beautiful Mind trying to figure out all of the stupid reasons why you might be sitting on your hand. Wemby got his Alien campaign less than a year after he had been signed, and he got a player edition shoe. I guess that you're doing that with Caitlin, but I'm so confused as to why you wouldn't be doing bigger campaigns with her. You finally put her in a Super Bowl campaign with 9 other women, and all respect to them, but none of them are moving the needle quite like she is. Your tagline in that was, "You can't win, so win." One of the best explanations I can come up with is that you are wringing your hands and afraid to enter into this politically divisive conversation that has been co-opted by the media and pundits who are race baiting and doing all kinds of ridiculous things around women's basketball. You can't win, so win. You have the unicorn, the chosen one, the one who everyone wants to hear from, and you were just sitting around Gatorade, State Farm, Gainbridge, Wilson Basketball, have all figured out how to have a point of view with Caitlin Clark. Please, for the love of God, figure something out.
Yeah, I don't understand, man. If he worked for Nike and he, like, I don't know. I don't want to get superstition on this, but, like, it's crazy, man. Aari Waived, yeah, I knew it was coming, unfortunately. But, yeah, man, I think we wrap it up here. I hope y'all enjoyed this FIFA Friday. We talked a lot. We got into the film. We broke down Aari. We talked about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark in the Fever will be taking down the New York Liberty tomorrow. Is that a road game or is that a home game? Let's see if that's. Is it an Indy or is it in New York? Because maybe that's why the odds could be like, okay, so it is an Indy. So I don't get it. If they're playing Indy, how are they not the favorites? That don't make sense. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Fever, Liberty. Betting odds. Hold on, yeah. So the Liberty is -5. Wow, they're the favorite. That's crazy. The Liberty are expected to beat the Fever by 5 points on the road after the Fever only lost by 2 in their last match. Yeah, I don't understand. That's crazy to me. Me personally, that's crazy. They only lost by 2 points in their last game. That's crazy. But we gonna see though, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I got the fever winning though. Like, let's actually talk about it. Let's clean this up real quick. When you got Caitlin Clark, hold on. When you got Caitlin Clark with how much turnovers? 10 turnovers. That's not happening again. All them silly turnovers you saw her making and pushing the ball, that's not happening again. You know what I'm saying? The fouling, I hope it doesn't happen again though. You know, we don't need Caitlin Clark with 5 personal fouls. We don't need a Natasha Howard with 4, Lexi Hull with 4, Aaliyah with 4. Like, we had 25 fouls as a team. That's crazy. Liberty shot 32 free throws. 32 free throws to our 15 is insane work. We cannot do that again. You know, Fever in 4, Pacers in 5, Pacers in 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, man. By the way, I do be going live on Twitch. I'm gonna start going back live on Twitch at Venom Reacts with 2 S's. You know what I'm saying? I'll put my channel up so y'all can see it. But we definitely gonna start going live on Twitch more so we can just get more on the personal side. You know what I'm saying? This for like my everyday lifestyle though. Like, not just, you know what I'm saying, basketball. Like, when y'all want me to react to other stuff, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? This is just where I'm just hanging out, where we could get low key at, and you could just follow up over here, you know. Venom Reacts with 2 S's. Y'all could go follow me on X at Blame Venom as well. But yeah, man, you see we only got 187 followers on Twitch. We don't really be going live on there like that. But if you want to come kick it with me, come kick it with me. I'll drop the link just for y'all who don't want to search it up on your own. I already know some of y'all don't want to search it up. So this is the link in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But listen, man, I love y'all so much. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Man, it's a lot to go over. It's a lot to talk about. Then tomorrow, me and Rosie most likely gonna be going live. We have to go live for that. Caitlin Clark return. We would be foolish to not go live for that game. So most likely y'all can expect to see us here. What time does the game start tomorrow? Let's see, what time does that game start? Hold on. That game starts at, hold on, yeah. It's Katie Lou's birthday today. All right, happy birthday to Katie Lou. Okay. Keith Shockley is now following. Check you out, Keith. I appreciate you for that Twitch follow. Y'all fast. But yeah, what time do we play tomorrow? Let's see. 3 o'clock. Oh, it's an early game. Okay. 3 o'clock, so that's what, 12 o'clock for people on the west side. Okay. Listen, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one though. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everybody who sent super chats. I didn't miss nobody, right? Ken, we got you. Coffee Cat, the GOAT, Coffee Cat. AKA KK, where you at, Coffee? Love you so much, Coffee. You know what I'm saying? Why is the KK not showing? Alright, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Ken again. Then Ken, you did it twice? Oh, I'm tripping. No, you didn't. I'm about to say YouTube, my boy Ken, Adrian, Dwarf. Oh man, I love y'all so much, man. Y'all go crazy. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. I love y'all so much. Let's go, baby. Fever, win tomorrow. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. We need to take down the Liberty and show, especially give them their first L. That's going to be how we going. This is going to be our post-Olympic break right now. We going to take down the Liberty, and then we going to start the takeover right there. Until then, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all so much, man. Pacers play tonight too? Oh, yeah. So I might just go live on Twitch tonight and live stream it. Watch along. Not a watch along, but I might be playing some 2K while the game is going on, and I might react to it on stream. Who knows? I might go live around like 8. I'll see you though, yeah. But anyway, just follow the Twitch, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. It's your boy Venom. I'm out of here, baby.